In today's fast-paced world, where the cost of living continues to rise, the paycheck remains stagnant. The need for financial education cannot be overemphasized. The current education system is not designed to teach students the essential skills needed to create wealth, save, and manage money effectively. As a result, many individuals find themselves trapped in a vicious cycle of working harder and harder to make ends meet. It's no longer a secret that the amount of money you make each month is not as important as how much you can keep. The first step to financial freedom is understanding your relationship with money. Do you often find yourself living paycheck to paycheck with no idea of where your income goes? Do you struggle to save for retirement, or worse, have no retirement savings at all? These are red flags that indicate a need for a change in your financial mindset and habits. Consider this. Mike Tyson, a former heavyweight boxing champion, earned over $300 million in his career but declared bankruptcy in 2003 with a staggering $30 million in debt. Shocking, right? Unfortunately, he is not the only one in such a situation. In 2017, over 78% of Americans were reported to be living paycheck to paycheck, with 1 in 10 earning more than $100,000 each year but still struggling to make ends meet. Contrary to popular belief, quitting your 9-to-5 is not the solution to escaping the money trap. While it's essential to enjoy what you do, it's even more critical to learn how to manage and keep your earnings. After all, it's not about how much you make, but how much you keep. The truth is, no one is immune to financial struggles, and it takes intentional effort to achieve financial stability. The education system doesn't teach us how to manage our finances, and many people find themselves trapped in a vicious cycle of making ends meet with no hope for the future. But what are the real money traps that keep us stuck in this rat race? It's not just about earning more money, but also about managing it more wisely. The rat race is any exhausting routine that leaves you with little time to enjoy life. To escape this trap, you must first become financially literate. Many people are academically intelligent but financially illiterate, and this illiteracy governs everything they do with their finances. They spend money as soon as they get it, compare themselves to others, and go on shopping sprees to show off. These are the real money traps that keep us from building wealth and enjoying financial stability. It's time to break free from these habits and start managing our money wisely. By doing so, we can escape the rat race and enjoy a more fulfilling life. Here are some measures you should take to get your finances in shape. Understand your relationship with money. The first step to escaping money traps is to understand your relationship with money. It's not just about earning and spending it, but also about managing, saving, and investing it. You need to know how to make your money work for you, rather than the other way around. This means looking at your finances as a whole and not just your income. One way to measure your relationship with money is by calculating your net worth. This is the difference between your total assets, what you own, and your total liabilities, what you owe. If your net worth is positive, it means you have more assets than liabilities. If it's negative, it means you owe more than you own. Knowing your net worth can help you identify areas where you can improve your financial health, such as paying off debt, saving more, or investing wisely. Keep track of your expenses. The second step to escaping money traps is to keep track of your expenses. This means monitoring your spending habits and identifying areas where you can cut back. Start by tracking your fixed expenses, such as rent, utilities, and car payments, and your variable expenses, such as food, entertainment, and clothing. You can use a spreadsheet or an app to record your expenses. After a few months of tracking your expenses, you should have a better understanding of where your money goes. You may find that you're spending more than you realized on certain categories, such as eating out or shopping. Once you've identified these areas, you can start to make changes. For example, you might decide to cook at home more often or limit your shopping trips to once a month. Live below your means. The third step to escaping money traps is to live below your means. This means spending less than you earn and avoiding debt as much as possible. Living below your means requires discipline and sacrifice, but it's the key to financial freedom. To live below your means, you need to be honest with yourself about what you can afford. This means resisting the temptation to keep up with the Joneses and focusing on what's important to you. It may mean driving an old car, living in a smaller house, or foregoing expensive vacations, but it also means having the freedom to pursue your goals and dreams without being held back by financial stress. Use a budget to control your behavior as a consumer. A budget is an effective way to control your spending habits and eventually escape the rat race. It gives you control over your spending and prioritizes your savings and investments. You can use the 50-30-20 rule to create your budget. It suggests that 50% of your income should go towards your needs, 30% towards your wants, and 20% towards savings and investments. You should be able to distinguish between what you need and what you want. Have an emergency fund. Emergencies are unpredictable and can happen at any time. It's important to plan for them. You need to have an emergency fund that you can access easily without going into debt. Your emergency fund should have at least 3 to 6 months worth of your living expenses saved up in a savings account. This will give you peace of mind knowing that you can handle any unforeseen expenses that may arise. Pay off all debts and avoid incurring more debts. Debt can be a huge burden on your financial life. Once you have identified the lifestyle that led to your debt, you can work towards paying it off. Clearing your debt may not be easy, but it is possible. You can use various methods like paying more than the minimum, paying more than once a month, debt avalanche, debt snowball, etc. The most important thing is to get out of debt as quickly as possible and avoid incurring more debt. Save and invest to grow your wealth. Saving and investing are crucial components of a solid financial plan. They can help you achieve financial stability and security, and ultimately break free from the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. To make saving and investing easier, consider automating your contributions. This way, you won't have to remember to set money aside each month. One helpful philosophy is to pay yourself first. This means that before you pay any bills or expenses, set aside money for savings and investments. Even if it's just a small amount, consistently paying yourself first can make a big difference over time. Therefore, to succeed in life, you must learn how to manage your finances effectively. You need to be intentional about acquiring the right knowledge and applying it to your everyday life. With financial education, you can create a roadmap to achieving your financial goals, including saving, investing, retirement planning, and building long-lasting wealth. However, sometimes saving, investing, and living frugally isn't enough to achieve your financial goals. In these cases, increasing your income can be a game changer. Look for opportunities to increase the value you provide at work, or consider starting a side hustle to bring in additional income. Remember, the goal is not only to control your spending habits, but also to increase your earning potential. By doing so, you can achieve financial freedom and avoid falling back into the rat race. Growing your wealth can seem like a daunting task, but it doesn't have to be. By following a few simple steps, you can put yourself on the path to financial freedom. Here are 3 steps to help you grow your wealth. First, find a problem and create a solution. The most successful entrepreneurs are those who identify a problem and find a way to solve it. You don't need to invent a plane or a spaceship to be successful. Look at the day-to-day problems people face and find a way to solve them. Your solution should be tailored to meet the needs of your target audience. Second, package and present your solution. Once you've created your solution, it's time to present it in a way that is accessible and appealing to your target audience. You want people to see the value in what you're offering and be motivated to pay for it. Take a page from the playbooks of successful entrepreneurs like Jeff Bezos, George Soros, and Warren Buffett. Third, monetize your solution. Selling your solution is how you create wealth. Whether you're selling a product or a service, you need to find a way to monetize it. Look for ways to generate revenue and build a sustainable business model. In conclusion, the need for financial education cannot be overemphasized. It's time to break free from the vicious cycle of living paycheck to paycheck and start making informed financial decisions. Remember, it's not about how much you make, but how much you keep that counts. So, take the first step towards financial freedom today. Remember, building wealth is not just about earning more money, it's about creating a solid financial foundation that can withstand any storm. By identifying problems, creating innovative solutions, and monetizing them, you can unlock unlimited growth potential and create a life of abundance. Don't let the rat race hold you back any longer. Take action today and start building the life you deserve. And if you're hungry for more knowledge and inspiration, check out our other videos and resources to continue your financial education and journey towards success. Remember, the path to wealth is not a sprint, but a marathon. Stay focused, stay motivated, and keep pushing towards your goals. Enjoyed the video? Now watch this one.